never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to fool me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga.
There, YouTube usage, y'all. Let's rock out.
Hey, it's King Pill. Just saying. Yeah, I know I get a little aggressive and shit. You know, I be going through shit. So I'm smoking all this fucking weed. You hear me? Hey. Sorry if I come off real aggressive. I'm battling anxiety and depression. Yeah, tell the truth, I've been stressing. I just need to talk to God, I need a blessing. I've been feeling like I'm down on my luck. And this path I'm walking on is getting rough. I keep thinking about my past when I was up. When I was in my bag, now I'm stuck. But I can't sit around reminiscing. I gotta move around getting chicken. Cartier shades, tunnel vision. Still whipping Kool-Aid in the kitchen. Call Molly Mace to do my dishes. Yeah, I ain't in the mood to deal with it. I ain't in the mood to do shit. I got an attitude, I ain't rich. But I'ma keep grinding, keep the faith. I know this shit can change any day. Oh, I can't wait to throw this shit up in their face. Hey. Sorry if I come off real aggressive. I'm battling anxiety and depression. Yeah, tell the truth, I've been stressing. I just need to talk to God, I need a blessing. I've been feeling like I'm down on my luck. And this path I'm walking on is getting rough. I keep thinking about my past when I was up. I'm thinking when I was in my bag, now I'm stuck. Fuck.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, salute. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everybody that's going to come up in the building. Do me one favor, hit that like button. Share this if you want to. Grown folks content. Another episode of Hood News with my point of views. Great day to be alive. Feeling good. Looking good. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I got a great show lined up for y'all. Crazy things. I don't know why nobody ain't tell me about what's going on with Game, but we're going to talk about that with Game. I didn't even know the situation that was going on with Game. Damn. Game done messed around and done went through. He done messed up the church's money. $7.1 million mansion. He had to sell that because of a lawsuit. Yeah, I got some things I want to talk about today. I'm gonna give some more people some time to come in the building. But how's everybody in the building doing? That's the first thing. Excuse me, forgive me for my rudeness. How is everybody doing today in the building? You dig what I'm saying? Yo, somebody give the nigga FTC 10 seconds. Hold up, somebody give him 10 seconds. I can't kill him. Somebody give FTC 10 seconds. Can you dig it? I just thought about it. FTC is a managing moderator, so y'all can't give him 10 seconds. Only I and a couple of... Shut up, man. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, man, let me get this show started. She said, now see, East New York always... You see, every day, I think she just wanted this. She said, okay, guys, well, I was waiting. I hosed down the terrace, rolled up my hair, and I walked the damn dog. That is fucked up, y'all. My mother used to always say that shit. Boy, you so slow. I said, first of all, I'm not slow. I've been ready. But since you wasn't ready, I started doing something else that now is taking up my time. And now you saying I'm slow. Me and my mother, we supposed to be going somewhere, especially on a Saturday or something like that, because my mom's didn't drive. She's like, yo, she want me to drive her somewhere. I'm like, this is what we gonna do, Ma. I will drive you wherever you want to go Saturday. My mother tells me I'm going to get up early and we're going to be running around. Say, for example, one time she wanted me to take her downtown and then she wanted me to take her to King's Plaza. I said, Ma, I got it. I'm going to do it. Don't worry about it. My mother said, I'll be ready by 11:30. She said, I'll be ready by 11:30. That's 11:30 a.m. Saturday morning. You dig what I'm saying? Because we wasn't staying in the same home. You dig what I'm saying? 11:30 a.m. Saturday morning. So what I do, I get up, call my mom's. Yo, Ma, what's up, sugar booger? She answering the phone. Now, this is 20 minutes to 10. This is 9:40 when I'm calling her, and she's still sounding like she's Oscar the Grouch. I'm like, yo, Ma, check this out. You did say you wanted me to be over there by 11:30. You're going to be dressed and ready and everything. I'm going to be dressed. I'm going to be ready. I was just laying down, resting my eyes. You wasn't resting your eyes because you ain't even brush your teeth yet. I used to always tell you ain't even brush your teeth yet. I can smell your phone through the breath. You ain't even brush your teeth yet. I get all the way to my mother's house. My mother's house is on East 98th between L and M. 1439 East 98th between L and M, Canarsie. At this particular time, I'm coming from Crown Heights. I get to my mother's house 4 minutes after 11. 26 minutes earlier than 11:30. Because remember, I got to drive for downtown Brooklyn and then Kings Plaza. And she specifically had it set. You're going to drive me downtown first, then we're going to go to Kings Plaza. I said, why we don't go to Kings Plaza first, then drive you downtown? She said, no, we're going to go downtown first, then you're going to bring me back to Kings Plaza, and by then, I'm going to be tired, and you're going to drop me off back home. We're going to get up to Belt Park. All right, cool, no problem. 4 minutes after 11, my mother's still sitting in the bed. Four minutes after 11, and she said she wanted to leave at 11:30 a.m. She's still sitting in the bed. So you know what I do? Anybody tell me what I do? Anybody tell me what I do? I go right back outside, get in the car, go right to East New York to my man Spling, rest in peace, his weed spot. It was a Jamaican restaurant called the International Cuisine on New Lots in Sheffield. You know anything about East New York? International Cuisine, New Lots in Sheffield. Rest in peace to my boy Spling. They had some of the best oxtail ever. They had the dimes of Arizona and they had the dimes of chocolate. If you know anything about this weed spot, if you come up to the weed spot and go up to the counter talking about you want some weed, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Because if anybody know anything about International Cuisine, because they used to have a sound, they used to be playing music in the basement. When you come inside the restaurant, if you know anything about the bud, you have to go through the brown door and wait in the hallway for the dude to come down the stairs with the black leather pouch. I was there with the black leather pouch. This is facts. This is facts. And shout out to East New York. We're going to do it too. I think she made an idea, had a suggestion, and I'm with it. And she's a member, so she got a right to put ideas out just like that, even though we all do. But, you know, this comes with membership because we're going to start doing the Throwback Thursdays like the sister said. That's her idea. That's her idea. We just going to run with it. She said, Dice, we need to start doing some Throwback Thursdays. We need to start doing some Throwback Thursdays, and I'm with that. You know, grown folk shit, regional R&B music, old school music, great conversation, open panel. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, do me one favor, and put the dice cubes up in the chat. Don DeMarco. Egypt, she acting like she ain't eating 400 years. You over there eating like a Cambodian refugee. Yeah, if y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody put the dice cubes up in the chat. Facts. NG baby is in the building. And she told me that the audio is crystal clear. So I'm going to get to the top. The first one to say what's up was the sister East New York. She popped in. Henny, he right there. Philly's in the building, / New York. We done adopted Harley. She New York now. ABG is in the building. Street Queen is in the building. She said, salute Dice Baby, and gave me some lipsticks. Oh, hell no, you don't. You don't tell me no salute Dice Baby and throw no damn lipsticks at me. I don't know that you know damn woman. I ain't about that shit. Just say salute Dice or hello. Now, if you come up on a panel one day and I should happen to see that you are a woman, you can say salute Dice Baby, and you can throw the lipsticks and all that. That's cool. That's flattering and everything, especially for a nigga 52 years old. You dig what I'm saying? But until I find out that you are a WOMAN, just be like, yo, Dice, salute. Can you dig it? FTC, my bro, is in the building. He said, another day alive, another day free. You dig what I'm saying? Just making sure. Just making sure. I had to get this right. You know what I'm saying? Just getting right. We got Angie in here. You know what I'm saying? We had to get that right. Just making sure. Just making sure. Pause. I got something I want to show y'all. I don't know if y'all saw this or not. This man right here, a black trucker, is missing. He's on the way driving. He's coming through Louisiana. The man truck disappeared. This is crazy. The man truck disappears. You know the tracking device that's on the truck? You know, a lot of these trucking companies, they put tracking devices in to know where you're going with their particular cargo. The tracking device just goes dead. And he's missing. Just disappeared. Family says the GPS just went dark. Now, the reason why I put this up is because, you know, just sharing information, awareness, and everything like that. But I don't know if y'all ever saw this thing. It was a situation where there was a bus driver driving a bus. Caucasian man driving a bus, school bus, a yellow bus. And when you know on the bus, they have cameras. All the school buses have cameras just to make sure for the safety of the children and for the safety of the bus driver, just in case anything should transpire. It's all being recorded. Okay, boom. Check this out. The bus driver is driving and he comes through a road, and every one of the children in the bus just seem like they teleport instantaneously, immediately, just disappear. The bus driver told him to hold on because he was going a little fast and somebody had stopped short, so he had to do a maneuver. And they said, I mean, I saw this. It could have been a computer trick or whatever people want to say. It could have been a computer trick, but they were driving and he was driving the bus. And then the kids just disappeared. And there's two parts to it. Because there's the second part, because when it happened, he's looking around for the kids and he's apparently hysterical. He's walking up and down the bus. Like, where did all these children go? There's about 40 to 50 children on the bus. And he automatically pulls out his cell phone and calls 911. When he calls 911, the police officer, it's all on video, the police officer is beginning to seem a little aggravated and agitated because the police officer is under the assumption that this man just did something with these children. And the man is hysterical. He's hysterical. Like, you can tell he's obviously shooken. He can't stay still. He's jittering. He's nervous. But it's all accounted for on video. I still don't know what happened to that. This made me think about this situation right here. Right now, they're talking about there are a lot of disappearances. Just disappearances. People all over the world in certain rural parts are just disappearing. Man, they said this is the year 2025. They said this is the year when so many things that we thought were a joke are going to be revealed to be actual fact, allegedly. You got these people just disappearing. This may be far-fetched, but I still believe that some parts of these lives or these alien forms that might be on Earth are eating human beings. I believe that. I believe that. I don't care what nobody say. I believe that there are some type of life form on this earth that don't come from this earth that eats human beings, because there's so many groves of people that just disappear without a trace, never to be seen again. Where they being taken? We already know what happened back in the days. When I was in public school, they had the mailbox. They had the carton of milk. Do y'all remember this? when we were younger, this is when Jimmy Carter was the president. They had milk containers. And on the back of the containers, they had a bunch of people that was missing. Children, black, white. Now check this out. Judges was missing. Police officers was missing. People who work for the fire department was missing. Accountants was missing. Lawyers was missing. Teachers was missing. Doctors was missing. Construction workers were missing. People with different ranks in the armed services were missing. And then in 1995, pay attention, in 1995, they introduced the biodome that's in outer space. They introduced the biodome that they said hundreds of people live and have been migrating and going on with their natural lives as they would on Earth. They got a couple of people to get up on a computer, like I'm on a computer right now, and say, hey, we are okay. We are all right. But that could be some shit somebody did in their backyard. Because all them people that were missing, I think they was abducted and took to that biodome. Because they showed you it in the movie called Total Recall. It was a movie called Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where people lived in this biodome that was supposedly out of space. Everybody that lived on this biodome actually were slaves to whatever the people that ran the biodome wanted them to do. They gave them room, they gave them board, and they fed them. But if they refused to work, they cut off their oxygen. Because remember, the biodome that they talked about in the movie on Total Recall was supposed to be on the planet Mars. So they said that the oxygen is totally opposite as Earth. Our oxygen is above the air. They say on Mars, the oxygen comes from beneath the core of the ground. So when you look at the biodome that allegedly was in this movie, Total Recall, all of their oxygen, because of computers and technology, they were pulling from underground and individually giving to people in spaces. Like if you was working in a simulated part, like a schoolyard, the oxygen was in there. But the people that refused to work, they said, yo, you don't get no oxygen. You can't escape. You can't escape. You're in outer space. Say if you did have a breakthrough plan to get out of that biodome, right? Now check this out. If you get out of the biodome, where the fuck you gonna go? It ain't like you're gonna walk out into outer space without some type of helmet on because of the pressure that's supposed to be in space. You can't survive like that. It ain't like you can get no Uber in damn space. You can't get no Uber up there. But let me get into this new shit that's going on. Shout out to Annette for putting me on to this. I didn't even know about the situation that's going on in Gaza. I didn't know anything about that. The place called Hanalal or something like that. Make a long story short, it's a bunch of Americans, white, black, Chinese, people that are coming in volunteering, giving their time to help assist and take aid over to Gaza, like aid, like medical supplies, because a lot of the hospitals were blown up because of the war. Toiletries, food, fresh water. Well, you know, you ever heard of pirates? A pirate is just a person that's on the water that robs somebody on the water. It's just like a stick-up kid because he's in the street. He's just a stick-up kid. But on water, you're a fucking pirate when you overtake these boats with this oil in these rigs. We'll make a long story short. The people that were on the way to Gaza to bring the food and supplies and all that, the Israeli pirates, check what them niggas did. These niggas not playing. I'm telling you, them people that's going against Donald Trump, them people is not playing, y'all. Them people is not playing. I'm telling you some real shit. Where the fuck is it at? Oh, I'm sorry. I can leave that ooey alone. Check this out. I want y'all to pay attention to what y'all seeing. Do y'all see what's happening right now? That's the Israeli army that's hijacking the boat that's taking the supplies to Gaza. That's real life pirate shit. Them niggas jumping off a boat, taking them people by hostage. You see them jumping over with the guns? You see the people got their hands in the air? You pay attention. You got the people that's sitting there with the life preserves with their hands in the air. And you notice there's a ship, a small rebel ship that's pulling up on the side of them, and they're jumping over on the boat with handguns. They came to stop all that. This is supposed to be a medical ship that's taking supplies and everything to Handala. And these pirates right here, these Israeli niggas, they said, nah, we ain't doing none of that shit. Ain't none of that shit going there. It's people over there. Yo, let me tell you something. It's people over there right now. They are outside with big pots. Yo, F, all jokes aside, F. Like, if anybody in here know about a big grit pot or a big porridge pot, like, you know, a big pot you cook porridge in. Right now, out there are people that are protected by the police that got big pots on a stove of farina, cornmeal. People are standing out there right now, literally about to go crazy because of the lack of food. They had some people standing at the shore going, the ship was supposed to be here. We don't know what's going on with our food. Now we know what's going on. They've been hijacked. Them niggas took the ship over. Them niggas took the whole ship. I just played that for y'all for one reason. Rose Gold, salute. I just played this for y'all for one reason. Keep your ass where you at. Stop going to these foreign countries right now, y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. I know so many people in Jamaica right now. I know so many people have been deported. People, this family of mine in Jamaica right now. That's the only island I trust to go to. First of all they was doing is sending food, medical supplies, toiletries. Them niggas came and jumped on the ship and said, yo, check this out. We need all this. Put your hands up. All this. Put your hands up. You see how niggas sit up there like this? This is something I'm going to tell you motherfuckers that be wanting to volunteer all the time too, because you're bored. Mind your goddamn business. If you want to help some people out there in Gaza, here's what you do. You get you a box. You fill it up with food. Get you another box. You fill it up with some clothes. Club Fortune, salute. You get you another box. You fill it up for whatever you feel as though them people need. But see, this is the catch. If you really care, when you go to the post office and you tell them you want to send a package to Ghana, they're going to tell you like $250 to send that package. They're going to want like $250 to send each package. So if you're really, really into holding it down and trying to support people, don't go over there, because it could have been somebody in your family. It could have been one of y'all. There's some people that are so bored, certain times they want to volunteer. Like, you know, a volunteer coach, basketball coach. I can understand that. I can understand a volunteer coach or something like that. I can understand that. Volunteer basketball coach, volunteer football coach. You know, if it was a woman, a volunteer young youth impressionist coach, I could understand all that. But you get to stay in your neighborhood. You dig it? This is the part that I want to ask y'all about. How many people in here go to Walmart? How many of y'all shop in Walmart? She said, excuse the laughing emoji. Do you think I be paying you mind when you in here crazy? You think I pay y'all some mind when y'all be crazy? I know y'all be laughing at me. I don't be giving a fuck about that shit. That's why every time I catch one of y'all with something that is upsetting to me, I pull out the gun. Somebody gonna get 10 seconds. So laugh at that. Check what's going on in Walmart. This right here made me think of that show called The Manchurian Candidate. Because he act like he don't know what he did. Let's go.
The suspect in that mass stabbing at a Michigan Walmart is in custody tonight and facing terrorism charges. Authorities say the attack was sudden and random. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest on the investigation and some new video that's emerged.
A community is reeling following a stabbing at a Walmart in Traverse City, Michigan, north of Grand Rapids. At least 11 people stabbed in what authorities are calling a random attack.
I need units inside Walmart, got multiple victims.
New video released shows bystanders confronting the alleged suspect outside the store.
Throw the knife that way! Throw it away! Throw it away!
A man pointing a gun at the alleged suspect. Another man demanding he drop the knife. The camera then quickly panning to one of the victims. Officials say the attack erupted near the checkout area. The suspect, a 42-year-old male and Michigan resident. No motive has been determined.
The suspect, who has been identified as 42-year-old Bradford James Gilly of Afton, Michigan, was arrested and transported to Grand Traverse County Jail, where he will remain pending formal charges and arraignment.
Julia Martell was inside the Walmart.
I heard screaming and I went towards the screaming and I saw the guy with the knife shove somebody. And after he shoved him, he was headed in my direction. I was right there. I saw the knife, but I got out of his way in time. And it seemed like all of the people who got stabbed and got attacked were people who couldn't physically get out of his way, like people in wheelchairs.
Authorities say there were no predetermined victims. Walmart releasing a statement saying violence like this is unacceptable and will continue working closely with law enforcement during their investigation. Michigan's governor adding their thoughts are with the victims and the community. Rena Roy, ABC News.
You want some funny shit? I'm always in Walmart too. But you know what we do down here in the South? We take our gun in Walmart. You see how they said it was a young man out there aiming a gun at him? I bet you that was a licensed gun. I bet you that was a licensed gun. I bet you that person that had that gun that was pointed at him when he had that knife in his hand, that was a licensed gun. I promise you that. We go to Walmart with our guns. It's fucked up. L Plug, I see you. It's fucked up. But down here in the South, you got to go to Walmart with your gun. You got to go to the gas station with your gun. You got to go to the farmer's market with your gun. You got to go to Lowe's with your gun. If you're going to buy a car, you need to have your gun. If you're going to visit family, you need to have your gun. The man just stabbed 11 people in Walmart. We all go to Walmart. East New York said, when I'm out of state, that's my spot. I'm always in fucking Walmart. That's where I get my Kool-Aid from. That's a cold-blooded fact because they like 29 cents. Facts. Yo, Sheep. I meant to hit you, bro. You's the funniest dude. Yo, listen to me. Shout out to DS1 Ross, the boss. When I tell you this is the funniest dude and my favorite YouTube content creator, all jokes aside. Chilling with love. I see you in the building, sis. Cali with love. I'm sorry. I got Down syndrome. I got dyslexic. I watched the show the other night. They didn't even know I was there until I had to make a striking cobra attack. Appreciate you, Sheep, for pulling up because you brought this to my head. L'Oreal, I see you in the building. Artist Morrison, Queen Jayla, Tizute. The other night, the return of the light side. Fire. Yeah. I always told y'all that sometimes when I watch certain shows, I won't type. Yo, Sheep, I'm in there watching. If I'm lying, tell me right now, Sheep. I'm in there watching y'all a Big Dice Chronicles. They got a picture of my face. They have a picture of my face as the avatar, y'all. Check this out. They are in this chat just having a conversation like they mean. I just couldn't believe it. I was appalled. I was appalled for a couple of reasons. If I see anybody in here in this chat that's a duplication of any name, L'Oreal, Sheep Stay Sleep, FTC Vice, etc., they will be blocked immediately. They will be blocked immediately. Some content creators, it's not just me. It's not that they're singling out me. That's not what I'm saying. Some content creators overlook fake troll accounts. I'm just chilling. I'm in the cut. Yo, Sheep, I know that. Nah, nothing like that. Chilling with Love said it's one of the main content creators on this side because when it was talking in a channel that I was tuned in, I timed it out and that person on time out. So they can't keep talking in the chat. Thank you, Chillin. Thank you, Chillin. I appreciate that. I'm not like right now, I'm dead serious about that because it kind of gets me mad, y'all. It kind of gets me mad. But I deal with it because I have to understand this world of YouTube. I don't want to be none of y'all. Respectfully. the best part about being me is I'm Sharon McLeod's son. Sometimes I wish I could shake this dice shit up off me. It's real serious like that. But when I see people in people chats, especially conversing about things, I'm gonna say this right now. No disrespect intended to Mac Mean. That's my bro, God's work. And it's no disrespect intended to the guy Sha Banks. No disrespect intended to him. But I don't care about what's going on between people. And then you have people using my name, typing whole paragraphs, instigating something pertaining to them two men, and I have nothing to do with that. I don't care that Sha Banks and Mac Mean is beefing. I don't care that they said Sha Banks called the police. I don't care. That's none of my business. The saddest part about YouTube is certain people names are even said around mines. Like when people say, yo, Dice, you and Sheep Stay Sleep. Respectfully, that's the only name when it comes to consistent content my name should be categorized with. And I take that as an honor. I do. But I don't like people using my name because some people don't take the time just to press the avatar to see where this is coming from, because it's not me. And that's how secret hate is started, by people planting seeds because they don't like people. See, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm used to it. If I don't like you, I tell you I don't like you. If I don't fuck with you, you'll know I don't fuck with you. I don't do clown shit. I don't do clown shit. It's never been me. But Sheep said some deep shit. He said the reason, Tizzle Tay, shout out to Tizzle, she said, how have you been able to be in YouTube without going through all the nonsense? Without responding? And he said, because I've been through all that shit. I've been through all that. So I laughed. Chillin' with Love said, my name is my name. That's a fact. I felt the same way. Because my name is my name. But then I thought about it. The good people are going to be able to decipher the truth on YouTube. And the people in real life that really love me and appreciate me in real life, that show me how appreciated I am, that's what means more to me than YouTube. Because when you got the people on YouTube trying to just be in your space, because that's all I see is people just want to be in the same people's space, but they don't know how to get in the same people's space. Some people have bad communication skills. I had to work on it over the years. I didn't have the best communication skills. For real, some people have bad communication skills. Some people have, like, they have childish syndromes. Like, if I curse her out, she might like me. Well, if I curse him out, he might like me. And so forth, to the fact where I've seen dudes and women curse each other out. This is a cold-blooded fact. And then get on the same stage together, and it all comes back to them saying to each other, I'm sorry. Because two people finally get on a platform and they get to talk to each other. Because you notice a lot of the beef with people, they don't get to talk to each other. They get to talk to each other through comments and chats when people go live. Thank you, East New York. That's the best word for it. It's weird. It's weird. And if I feed into that, I'm weird. I've had friends of mine. Ain't no joke. Y'all go back and see. I think I'm the only nigga that really brought his OG up here. I brought my OG up here. I had friends of mine that told me certain things that I was feeding into her, and the way I was responding was making them question who I am. Annette, salute. I had friends of mine that literally told me, yo, son, next time you do some goofy shit like that, yo, you got to come in, boy. Because of who I am. And since my grandmother, grandfather, father, and mother, they're not here to reprimand me and correct me for ignorance, my family that's here that knows who I am are. YouTube is not going to drive me crazy like that. I refuse. I'm a Virgo. I already got too much shit going on in my mind. I refuse to let YouTube take my heart like that and have me to the fact where I'm just upset and vicious and coming at anybody. You don't like me? Cool. No beef. No beef. Because a lot of motherfuckers, I'm going to keep it fucking with you. I never fuck with you niggas in real time anyway. If you up on my platform, I'd fuck with you. If you can get in touch with me directly, I'll fuck with you. That's a fact. My Instagram is on lock. You know how sometimes people be going, yo, this one is requesting. Motherfuckers request all day. I mean, you don't have to accept no request. I be deleting them shits. I be woo, woo, woo. I don't be fucking with people like that, y'all. I don't give a fuck about what people be talking about, man. The people I fuck with them. I don't be fucking with people like that, y'all. You dig what I'm saying? And real friendships or rapports, tests are going to occur. You don't have to test nobody, because if you're testing somebody, it's a part of you that makes you feel that person is not right. Don't test nobody that's in your life. Tests will occur by themselves. When you're testing somebody, you feel to know like they're going to do something wrong. Don't do that to yourself, and don't do that to somebody else, because a lot of times when we think we know something, we'll be wrong. We'll accuse somebody for something, or we'll react before something is ever done to us because of our past. And a lot of times we got to get off that shit. You dig what I'm saying? If it's a real friendship, relationship, or marriage, whatever it's gonna be tests that are gonna occur from the Most High. It has nothing to do with you testing him or her or your homeboy or your friend, because it's going to be situations like, damn, boy. Shout out to my nigga M. I had a gambling problem when I was young. We about to go get some food and shit. I'm like about $650 short. I tell my man, yo, check this out. Do what you do, and I'm going to spend this and get this and come back. So my man look at me. I'm like, fuck you talking about, boy? And I said, boy, I don't want to hear your mouth. I was gambling. Because of who I am, I never had one thought to ask my man, yo, let me hold 700 right quick, and I give it back to you when we do this flip. I never had that run through my mind. But what my man said to me was, you dumbass nigga, we ain't gonna go up there and fuck that money up over no $700. He like, yo, I want my money back the minute that shit come back to the block. He said, yo, son, stop gambling. See, that was a test that occurred from the Most High that let me know he genuinely was in my corner. That's the era I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Testing motherfuckers, you can set a bad trap. And then, you know, because if you test somebody and then the person finds out that you've tested their loyalty to you, you got to understand, they got the right to ask you, yo, that's what you thought I would do to you? See, that's more heartbreaking. When you think a person would do something to you that they would never in their heart even fathom of doing to you, because that's how much they fuck with you. But when you give them the impression that you feel as though that they did something, that'll kill a motherfucking relationship right there. He said, a girl dad that's cooking up delicious. Hit that like button. Girl dad that's cooking up delicious. Shout out to the people. Crazy shit going on, man, right quick. 16-year-old stabbed this 67-year-old man up. Town is outraged. Seemed like he was from Yard too. Remember, we all saw it first. Hood news, in my point of view.
People don't value people's life anymore. 16-year-old, what you out doing at somebody's place who is not your relative, you're not your people? Why? I just don't understand.
Grieving friends and family asking for answers hours after a deadly dispute in Beltsville. Prince George's County Police say Neville Robinson died after he was struck by a car in front of his home here on Rhode Island Avenue in Garrett Thursday night. Investigators say a 16-year-old from Bowie was driving that vehicle, and according to detectives, the 67-year-old opened fire on the teen moments before he was hit.
We just hear pop, 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 like 4 shots go off.
This neighbor didn't want to show his face, but he had no problem sharing this video and describing the aftermath.
Not even a second later, I hear someone go like, and a car just speed off. I didn't think nothing of it. 5 minutes later, my brother comes. There's a lot of police outside. I came outside, and we saw one of our neighbors on the floor.
Another neighbor's doorbell cam recording as EMTs arrived just before 11 p.m. Police say Robinson had been involved in an ongoing dispute with the 16-year-old driver, and for some reason, the teen came to his home Thursday night.
You can see, like it seems like he having problem with the neighbors. Got all his door are smashed with eggs. Like they give his door a egg bath.
Now devastated friends like Christine are left wondering why. Police say they have located the teen driver, and they're working with the state's attorney's office to decide what's next. Friends and neighbors describe Robinson as kind, caring, and generous.
Your own Neville, he give you nothing but jokes. No, there's no dull moments about him. Very loving, generous person, jolly rally person. I don't know him as no evil person.
And again, this is an ongoing investigation. If you know anything that can help, call Prince George's County Police. In Beltsville, Walter Morris, News 4.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tougher than he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to minds. I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tougher than he still told.
You ain't never smoked with me, never stamped the dope with me, never shot a nigga long range through the scope with me, fucked 100 bricks up and went broke with me, shared the same sneakers or the same coat with me. You ain't never grind with me, never did no time with me, eating Jack Mac and tuna fish off the ride with me, mask down, kicking niggas' doors, slide with me. That before the sign, you ain't joined a mob with me. Wasn't in the hood with me. No. You ain't play the back block and bust a jug with me. You ain't clean the ratchet off and load the clip with me. You ain't ride uptown and cop no drip with me. When niggas came bustin', you ain't bust back with me. Like my first 50,000, you ain't touched that with me. Them 12 skinnies, you ain't sling those with me. Them late night murders, you ain't seen those with me. While you was up early getting ready for your class, we was lighting candles up and burning all the bags. You was on your way to school, we was on the ass. Beating up a junkie cause he stole a nigga's stash. Product of my gutter, bitch, I'm really from the trenches. Them 12 skinnies when I stuff them look like dentures. Ain't worried about no static, we not ducking any tension. Somebody ever try me, then somebody getting injured. Hard. You ain't never smoked with me, never stamped the dope with me, never shot a nigga long range through the scope with me. Fucked 100 bricks up and went broke with me. Shared the same sneakers or the same coat with me. You ain't never grind with me, never did no time with me. Eating Jack Mac and tuna fish off the ride with me. Mask down, kicking niggas' doors, slide with me. Death before dishonor, you ain't join a mob with me.
I just thought about that shit. They decided to say they ain't doing that damn 30-day content. They ain't doing the 30-day content. Dog been catching bodies after body after body for about 3 days now. About 3 days now. But I'm going to still stay on it. And why nobody ain't tell me that Game just lost his home because of this young lady right here? Nobody told me the situation that was going on with Game. Every time I turn around, there's a sexual misconduct case pertaining to an entertainer of our ethnicity that happens to rap. They told Game to come to court. They gave him a subpoena. You've been subpoenaed. You have to come to court. This young lady from 2015 said that Game has sexually assaulted her numerous times. They told him to come to court. He made it seem like they gave him a guest appearance ticket, like he was outside urinating in the public or he was drinking an open beer. That's why he didn't go to court. So this is what they told him. They said, yo, this lady right here been making all the court cases, and she's very upset, and she's made a suit. She wants some money. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's like a $10 million lawsuit that it was going against him. So she done broke down with her accountant and her lawyers that gave sufficient evidence to the judge that his crib was worth like $3.3 million. $3.3 million and a little bit over that. 3.3, like 336,000, you know, a little bit of change over that. We'll make a long story short. He had to settle for $7.1 million. So they must have found him guilty of something. Now check this out. Now he's homeless. He just lost his beautiful mansion because of this young lady right here and her lawsuit. And there ain't no undisclosed lawsuit, and there ain't no NDA that's been signed. They told him to come to court, and he said no. He had a warrant, an open warrant for a sexual misconduct case, and he decided that because he done did songs with 50 Cent, and he know Dr. Dre, and he might have did a song or two with Nipsey Hussle, he thought them elites was going to come out and hold him down. Them niggas don't give a fuck about Game. That's a fact, club. He ain't even come to say he did it or didn't do it. He told them niggas, I ain't going nowhere, nigga. Catch me when you can, like the gingerbread man. Well, check this out. They seized his fucking assets, and they seized his bank accounts, and they seized certain revenue that was supposed to be coming to him because of residuals, because of deals he had made with Dr. Dre pertaining to that Boss headphone. Excuse me, that Beats headphone. See, all of them got money pertaining to that Dr. Dre Beats deal. All them residuals that come to him quarter yearly, they gonna take all that. They want all that money. They want all that money. I just don't understand why it always comes to our people. Sexual assault, Michael Jackson. Sexual assault, R. Kelly. Sexual assault, Aaron Hall. Sexual assault, Mystical. The nigga from Shake Your Ass. Show me what you're working with. He back in jail again. Puff Daddy. Game. You know what I'm starting to think? Elizabeth, I see you in the building, Chief. I'm starting to think these is them dudes that when they was growing up, a lot of girls really told them niggas no. These is the dudes that when they was growing up, a lot of girls said, no, I don't like you just for your personality. So when they get these large sums of money, and unfortunately, they do have a tendency to categorize a bunch of the women that all of a sudden seem like they have a fan or liking for them because of the spotlight. But check this out. That does not give anybody the right to disrespect anyone like they're less of a human being. Because I hear a lot of these entertainments like Kirk, because now him and Rashida is officially getting a divorce. I heard him say it so many times, oh, she was just a stripper. Oh, she was just a stripper. What do that mean, y'all? Vibe, salute. What do that mean, y'all? She was just a stripper. Do that mean that you quote unquote have no respect for her as a woman? Because she may be into exotic dancing? Shit, she may be into personal escorting. It's her prerogative. Is this the reason why they say, yo, she's just a stripper? So what? She was just a stripper when you were sleeping with her. She was just a stripper when you were sleeping with her. Just a stripper when you were sleeping with her. And you felt as though that she wasn't going to go in there and tell them people the truth because of who you think you are. So you know what we do for that? I'm going to tell you what we do for that. I'm going to tell you what we do for that because this goes out to Game. We got an award for Game. And this is what you get because this is who you are for doing that to that young lady. This goes out to Game.
You's a bitch ass nigga. That's a fact, man. You's a bitch, nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. On my soul. You a pussy, you ain't shit without that pole. You's an internet nigga, you's a troll. Let your day ones put their trust in you when you told. You's a bitch ass nigga. You niggas mutts. You be out here pillow talking to these sluts. You the type I fuck around and get you touched. You the type we selling mids and be telling them it's brunch. You's a bitch ass nigga. It never fails. On my block, you get shot for making sounds. We be focused on the plan to run the world. You be joking on your mans in front of girls. You's a bitch ass nigga. Just another sucker. You's a chain snatching mic on motherfucker. You the nigga in the circle that I caught stealing. Man, I cried cause I couldn't kill him. You's a bitch ass nigga. Why you a hoe like that? Why you gonna snake your right hand for some dough like that? Why you gonna run up on a pack that he gonna throw right back? When you real shit don't go like that. You's a bitch ass nigga, bitch. You done ran over some bricks, you done copped a couple fits, now you frontin' like you rich. You's a bitch, nigga. You done hit a couple chicks, now you all up in a mix. You get caught up, you gon' snitch. You done got a nigga.
Yeah. That go out the game right there, man. That's some bullshit. You should have went up in there. If you see, I guess he must have felt as though he was guilty. Sexual misconduct. Man, I'm sleeping in the courthouse. I ain't going home. Yo, Dice, go home. I'm washing up in the bathroom. This bitch lying. Yo, Dice, take your ass home now. I wash up in the bathroom, son. Now, I got some soap. I got a pocket toothbrush. I got some Colgate in my pocket. I ain't going nowhere. She's lying. But you notice he ain't do that. He said he ain't even going to show up. Who do you think he is? Elton John? What do you think he is? Sting or something? He's so crazy, he didn't even have to show up. He could have paid lawyers to have them show up and represent him. This is why I'm disgusted with him. You got all this money. You the game. You got the game TV show. You got the chicks for the love of the game. They always want to be with you all. You riding around in 62 Impalas, candy apple. Zip, 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 zip. You got the low riders. You got all zip, 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 zip. You up in all that bullshit. And you didn't know to get a lawyer or lawyers. One thing that somebody from California taught everybody in the world. Rest in peace to O.J. Simpson. Rest in peace to Nicole Simpson. But O.J. Simpson told us, when you get jammed up, get you some good lawyers. He didn't just have Johnny Cochran. He had the dream team of lawyers. Club said the game has been notorious for having a lack of foresight and optics. Hence why I don't feel bad for him. And why most people don't respect him today. Think about that. Chief said, your game been on some weirdo shit. I remember a few years ago, in his 30s, he was dating an 18-year-old Indian love. I was like, you can't find a woman your age, bro? Because some niggas, that's what their mentality is. She said in Sean G voice, Dice. For real. You know a lot, yo, you know, want to hear some funny shit? I have some friends that I've known for years now since I moved down here. And I've had friends in Brooklyn. I've had family members. But unfortunately, I'm talking about men that knew how to communicate but didn't know how to word certain things. If that's making any sense. They knew exactly what they were saying or what they meant, but they couldn't find the words to articulate it or format it for it to make some sense like it was in their mind. So I've worked with a lot of people, especially on their comprehension, believe it or not, family and friends. Because it's a different day today, man. Like this type of shit right here, this nigga game gotta be crazy. But I want to show you something because they always talking about fathers ain't shit. They always saying fathers ain't shit, right? But did y'all hear about this? Did y'all hear about that? A black dad bought his son 40 acres of land in California for his 13th birthday. Somebody better drop some hearts for him. Somebody better drop some dice cubes for that black man right there. Somebody better drop some dice cubes and some hearts for that black man right there. That's a fact, East New York. She said this type of shit. She said she forgot who the rapper was, but he bought his son a Wingstop. Think about that, for his birthday. A lot of people fail to realize. I feel so bad for some dumb shit I did when I had some money. I feel so bad for some dumb shit I did when I had some money. I remember one time before Wingstop was popping, y'all, for $10,000, I could have had me my own Wingstop. I remember before it started really, really popping, when it was brand new. This is like the first 3 years of it. This is the first 3 years of it. Trust me, I could have had my own Wingstop for $10,000. But at that particular time, I was so magnetized and used to the dumb shit in the street. Yo, that shit sounds too good to be true, y'all. I swear to God, yo. And the people that was talking to me about it, they get money. Don't get it twisted. But they get money all type of ways. Good, bad, grimy. See, there's some niggas that get money a good way. Then there's some niggas that get money a bad way. Then there's some niggas that get money a grimy way. These niggas get money good, bad, and grimy. So when it was like, yo, guys, check this out, boy. Give me like 10 cents. I'm gonna make sure you And I was like, no, I ain't fucking with you. And now look how big that franchise is. All right, boom. How y'all feel about the transgender thing? For real, Club? I thought niggas was playing with me. I said, yeah, that shit is too good to be true. 10,000. It just didn't make no sense to me. Now I feel so, man. Shout out to my man, Will, y'all. I don't even know where he at right now. I met a guy when I was working at a company in 2015. In 2015. He said, yo, Dice, they thinking about legalizing marijuana, boy. He said, my brother and my old lady put me on to some shit, and he pulled it up on the computer on his cell phone, where stocks and shares and marijuana were going for 3 cents all the way up to 45 cents a share. My man put 10,000 in, that same magic number, which equivalated up to 45 cents a share. They was 45 cents, the highest a share back then. And the lowest that he can sell them shares for right now, if he want to, is $4,000. And they still growing. See, them type of situations right there, I'd be like, that shit ain't gonna, that shit too, I done did so much shit in the street. Nah, fuck that. Somebody trying to get me back for some dumb shit I did when I was stupid. All illegal hustle. I don't even know where the nigga at right now. But how do y'all feel about the transgender thing before I get up out of here? Because I ain't even hear about this. Do you think a man, no, excuse me, do you think a person that was born male, if he decides to transcend to being a woman, should be allowed to compete with women in sports? How y'all feel about that? Because y'all know how I feel about Brittany Greer. But how do y'all feel about that? Should it be allowed? And I didn't even know that this person right here was a transgender. And this is a worldwide Olympian, Miss Lia Thomas. Check this story out. Remember where you heard it first.
Transgender American swimmer Lia Thomas's Olympic dreams have ended for the Paris Summer Games. The competitive swimmer losing her bid to compete in the Summer's Games and to swim in other elite women's races. An international court rejected her appeal of rule changes by the World Swimming's governing body. So Morning in America weekend anchor Henna Doba joins us now with more. Good morning. It's great to see you. It's fun to be in boxes like this when I normally see you there in New York City. But give us the latest. Why did the court toss Thomas's case?
Good morning, Anna. Great to see you, my friend. Hi, everybody. So let's dive in. Lia Thomas has sought to participate in the 2024 Summer Olympic Games. That's every athlete's dream. She argued that the world's aquatic gender inclusion policy was invalid, unlawful, and discriminatory. But the Switzerland-based Court for Arbitration of Sport, it's also known as CAS, says she lacks standing to overturn the rules. Now, for our viewers, you may remember Lia Thomas. She dominated the world of competitive swimming, becoming the 2022 NCAA champion in the 500-yard freestyle and All-American in 3 of the women's swimming and diving championships. She is also the first known...
That nigga look like Superman. That nigga look like Christopher Reeves, man. L'Oreal said, come on now, that's a dude straight up. East New York said, still has the power of a man. I don't care if he's on hormones or nothing like that, because I did a show before because they have mixed martial arts, transgender boxing right now. They got transgender men in women's mixed martial arts. Yo, Henny, she don't look like Christopher Reeves? Or Christopher Reeves' son? Seriously? Check this shit out.
3 of the women's swimming and diving championships. She is also the first known male-born athlete to win an NCAA Division I women's title. We should mention just 3 years before winning all those accolades and all those awards, Thomas was competing at the University of Pennsylvania, but she was competing as a man. Now, the World Aquatic Swimming International governing body established a new gender inclusion policy in 2022. Just 3 months after Thomas's title win. It bans biological male athletes from competing in women's elite races unless they transitioned by the age of 12 or before experiencing any part of male puberty. So it's
That's 2 topsy-turvies right there. As long as it's before 13 years old or the age of 12, before any female puberty takes place, they can consider it as a woman. Check this out. L'Oreal said a great question right here. Let's play devil's advocate. If we, the women, ask for it, seriously, now the people like this, if the women that are participating in these sports are okay with it, there's really nothing we can say. It's nothing we can say. But this right here, this dude looks incredibly
complicated,
tall.
but after a few years, Cass did come down to this decision yesterday, Anna. And Thomas turned to the Court for Arbitration of Sport, also known as Cass, seeking to overturn the rules, but the court then denied her request, ruling that Thomas, lacks standing to challenge the policy because she was swimming outside of the world's aquatic competitive system.
Yo, that nigga look like Michelle Obama. That nigga look like Michelle Obama in that picture right there. If she don't look like Michelle Obama right there, tell me I'm bugging, Dice. Tell me I'm bugging. He don't even look right in that suit. That's a suit for a woman. Damn.
Outside of the world's aquatic competitive system in the first place. Now, World Aquatics hailing the ruling as, quote, a major step forward in our efforts to protect women's sport, going on to say that World Aquatics is dedicated to fostering an environment that promotes fairness, respect, and equal opportunities for athletes of all genders. And we reaffirmed this pledge, end quote. Now, Lia Thomas, she did respond. She calls the ruling discriminatory and deeply disappointing, Anna.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Well, there might be something pertaining to what Donald Trump said. Because Donald Trump said he's tired of the whole gay bride symbolism. That's what the president said, not me. Me personally, like the Aquatic says, specifically, they do not discriminate against any gender. We all understand that, but we do discriminate against cross competition, especially when it's pertaining to genetics of the human body. This what we should be objective to. When it cross genetic, like first of all, they would never put Muhammad Ali, they would never put Mike Tyson in the ring with Clarissa Shields. Agreed? Agreed? They would never put Mike Tyson in the ring with Clarissa Shields. They're both boxers. If we're talking about equality pertaining to a sport, right or wrong, Club? East New York, that's a fact, right? That don't make no sense. So the first thing they're going to say is the reason why they would not do that is because he is going to be what? He's going to overpower her. Because look at him, he's a man, but she wants to fight. She wants to be a man. She's considered, he whatever, let's go. And they're not going to do it. So the same thing should go with basketball. That's why I did the story pertaining to Brittany Greer. When Dwayne Wade brought his, I'm a respected daughter to meet Brittany Greer. I did the show, go check it out. And he said, she is what you're going to be. Pay attention. He told his daughter, which was born a boy, she is what you are going to be. Meaning when, this is the way I took it, my perception, my interpretation of it is when his born male, now daughter, is of the age of Brittany Greer, she will be praised and accepted. So his daughter, born male, should not feel uncomfortable about the choice that that child has made pertaining to their sexuality. So when it comes to basketball, baseball, because down here in the softball teams in the South, I swear to God, it's co-op. It's girls and boys. They got co-op basketball teams down here too. Facts of life. And y'all ain't gonna believe this. I'm gonna take my hat off for this one. Down here in the South, they got co-op cheerleaders. L'Oreal, what they doing over there in South Carolina? Because over here in North Carolina, they got co-op cheerleaders. I used to watch my nephew play basketball. And he was so good, he also played football. Nice. I'm going to tell you the story about him one day. My nephew was wanted by 4 colleges, excuse me. 2 colleges wanted him to play ball. 2 colleges wanted him to play basketball. All 4 colleges was ready to give him a scholarship to play football. In Lumberton, North Carolina. And his family told him, baby, stay in the house. The summer is almost over. You're about to go to college. Was about to go to South Carolina State. Situation happened with one of his friends. He pulled a gun and wound up shooting up a house. Thank God, the gun that he pulled was a BB gun. He was sent home after he was arrested. That Monday morning, that college told him that his scholarship was rejected. You heard me, Club? My man, his uncle, he don't even know how much that shit affected his uncle because his uncle get money. I'm just going to leave it like that. And down here in the South, it's different, but his uncle get money. His uncle was like, yo, he was so proud of his nephew. I'm talking about buying him sneakers, buying him clothes, renting them cars. You want to go to the beach for the weekend? Get out of the neighborhood. That type shit. That type shit. The whole family, all of us, we used to go support this kid playing basketball and football. I can't tell you which one I think that he would excel more in. When it came to that basketball, when it came to that football, he used to run like the police was chasing him. He used to run like the police was chasing him. You couldn't catch him. I seen him run 4 touchdowns one night when he had bubble guts. He had diarrhea. I seen him run 4 one night when he had the runs. But when it came to his basketball game, he was crazy too. Very impressionable kid, good kid, smart, articulate. But them streets, South Carolina called him that Monday morning and said they no longer wanted him. By the time he tried to call other schools that were interested in him, that one arrest, gun, even though BB gun, nobody else wants to invest in anything like that. Nobody. Oh, yeah. And that's another thing, too. I'm going to start giving y'all timeouts because we're going to do another Men Are From Mars, a Women Are From Venus. And y'all going to tell me what type. Yo, let me ask y'all something. This is what I've been meaning to ask y'all because I was going to do it. But I didn't want to do it without having agreements. How do y'all feel about starting the group chat? I'm going to put it up on a post. I'm going to put a poll to see how everybody is in agreement about it. I'm going to put it up when I end this live. Those of you that are on Instagram, how do y'all feel about a group chat? I think it's time that we get a group chat now for a host of reasons. Interaction between each other with stuff that's going on is always appreciated. Always appreciated. Anytime y'all can tell me something that may seem interesting, kick it to me. I'll find it. Yeah, you're right. I was totally club said group chats aren't for me, but I see it working for something. See me, I totally was against group chats. But then I understand the problem with the group chats. This is the problem with the group chats that I've saw. As long as you have a chat that people know there is no competition. Shout out to China Brim. He tried it one time. He had a group chat. It was so many people in competition with each other to get content to China. It was like a hurdle of arguing and disappointment and misunderstandings. That I don't foresee. We all the same, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up, especially the day ones and the people that jumped on and said, let's rock on some positive shit. I just know for the informative part of it, it would be pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to put a poll up on it. I'm going to put a poll up on it right now when I finish this. I'm going to put a poll up on it. Everybody that's in here, make sure y'all go and vote. Everybody else there, see it in the poll. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all hit y'all bell notification. I'm going live later on. You understand? I'm about to go. Y'all don't even want to hear what I'm about to do. I'm about to go cut grass. Yeah, I'm about to go cut grass. And I'm about to cut grass for free. But it's not the reward from the monetary part of it. It's the reward because my peoples know I got their back. You dig? Appreciate you, East New York. Harley, Club Fortune. Yo, everybody pulled up in the building. Y'all know what it is. Let's ride out with Jaffe.
Top. When you call my name, New York City. Yeah. Now for real. Yeah. They praying no one down for fuck them, these niggas needy. Believe me, these niggas is mad, they'll never be me. Don't trust them, they fell to the family, they get them DP. 6 feet buried alive, face on the white tee. Lately, I've been staying far away from these niggas cause they better. I only bring animals in the slitter. Take me where they only do linen and fine women. Take me where they only drink champagne with they dinner. Take me where niggas is hating, they can't enter. You can put your trust in niggas, see me, I don't. That bitch is only known for cheating, you think she won't? Praying for the best, I'm still prepared for the worst. I give them a chick and the rope. These fans don't want no smoke. Right or left, yeah, it really don't matter. Pussy, I'm good with both. Aiming death shots, I'm throwing make for your head and chest. Yes, some of the realest shit that I ever wrote. Resume say don't play, not to be provoked. Never would I let these niggas trick me out my spot. Never would I act like I'm something I'm not. Never would I tell. I remain real. Never would I.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?